Hello everyone. I am back with another interesting story of my recent trip, which was of Parasnath. This was my second trip to Parasnath. Parasnath, to all the listeners who don't know about Parasnath, Parasnath is it's a Buddhist, or it's not Buddhist. It's Jain. It's a holy place of uh, Jain people, and it's about 9-10 kilometers trek. Uh, it's a hill, so it's a trekking uh, trekking of 9 to 10 kilometers to the Parasnath hill to the top, and there it's a religious place for them. Apart from this, uh, it has very clear sky. You can watch a very clear sky there. You can watch stars, constellations over there, and the sunrise is also very pretty over there. You can watch a very nice sunrise if you are sunrise lovers. So the trek start from if you want to go to the Parasnath, you have to take a train to the Parasnath station. Then you have to take an auto, and you can reach to the starting point of the yatra. So the autos or taxi will drop you over there, and then you can purchase some sticks, and the if you are traveling in the night, you can purchase some uh, torch lights from there, and then you can do the you can start your journey. One thing I want to tell that since it's similar to the it's like a trekking. Okay, so many people go over there to enjoy the trek, and to enjoy the stars, to enjoy the serenity, to enjoy the silence, and many a lot of things. In like if you are a nature lover, and if you are a student, then you can go there. It's a nice place. But since it is a religious place, it's a holy place for them. So you must be in some. You should maintain some dignity over there. Those people travel barefooted, so uh, you just have to respect their culture. That's all. In the whole trek, you will they this is a like it's a concrete path. Since it is a trekking, so it is a concrete path, but you will not find uh, any shops in the night. I'm Since we traveled in the night, so I'm telling you on behalf of that. In the morning, you can find some small shops for the tea breaks and the Maggie breaks. But in the night, you won't find any. So you should take some snacks with you, and it's like in the whole trek you won't find any water 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 supply or washroom facility, like there is no much facilities over there. As if you have traveled in the Vaishno Devi, it is it has lots of facility, but there is no such facility in Parasnath. I just want to tell it to you so that you can prepare accordingly. So so you should take water and the snacks with you all. And uh, apart from this, it's a simple trekking. You can enjoy that. Many people can't do that. It's approx 2 to 3 hours trek, and you can go over there. You can enjoy the night sky. It's perfect for viewing the stars. So if you are a Cosmo lovers or Cosmophile, then you can go over there. And About the religious place, they travel like first of all they travel to Patnitop, then they go to the Jal Mandir, and then they go to the main temple. So this is a sequence that they follows, and they have different path for ascending and for descending. So many people who don't know about that, or the people who go for just for fun, they generally don't know about the descending path. They return back from the ascending path itself. So those people notice that they are not completely Jain. So because they don't have any idea that descending path also exists over there. Rest it's okay. So this was Parasnath trip. Since I am not a Jain, so I visited over there to view the night sky, to capture the night sky, um, and that is why I traveled in the night. And after that, in to watch the sunrise, I visited over there. So this was my story. If you have traveled, then you can tell me in the comment section about how was your experience. Till then, thanks for listening and bye bye.